All right, how did your team do? You knew that the Cleveland Storm would be number one in this week's poll. A lot of shifting in our poll because of a lot of things going on the first week of the high school football season. As you can see, Volcano Vista now in after a convincing win over the Sandia Matadors to get the season started. And you can see Centennial still in, Belen, St. Pius, Clovis, and St. Pius rounding out the top 13. How would it look at the end of the year? Of course, we don't know, depending on how everybody will play. Welcome back. The Del Norte Knights put Avery C in the backfield for only part of last season. The big guy gets a rock for the full season starting tonight against St. Pius. A 50 pounds leaner San Juan Mendoza leading his Spartans on the field. Pius fans out and Del Norte's too. Last 6 minutes of the second quarter. Hang on because it's crazy. Drew Ortiz for Pius. Long pass coming up. Brandon Gallegos trying to get open. Brandon, where you at? I'm down here. Brandon hauling it in. Didn't look good, looked like a duck, but they get it in. Makes it 14-0 Pius. And the celebration at the end, yeah. Give me some love, brother. Pius again. This time, Ortiz looking, finding Miles. Miles Hilton hauling in the rock, and Miles is in the back of the end zone for yet another Pius touchdown. 21-19, 21-0 that is. Del Norte, football, fumble. Dante Moore can't hang on to it. St. Pius recovers. Then that would lead to this. Pius coming up with the football. Pius on the move. Ortiz to Dylan DiLorenzo. And DiLorenzo's in for the touchdown. Made the score 27-0. PAT no good. Del Norte now. Mora to Avery C. Good pass and run to set the Knights up for what would be their first score. But Avery C., bad news for the Knights, would leave this game with an injury. As far as the touchdown goes, it would be Mora looking and finding Parker Herndon for the touch. Pius, however, wins the game. 47-8 is the final. So that East-West football clash started things off as early as Wednesday. Did you see any of the games? Now, if your answer is no, Jared Chester is back and he has to rewind.
Yep, thanks, Van. We will now go 1.21 gigawatts back to earlier this week and even further in week one as we take it to Wednesday night. Volcano Vista and Sandia.
Thursday Rewind, brought to you by your New Mexico Ford dealers.
Yep, the fans making it out even with the hour rain delay Wednesday night. The Matadors started out with a great drive but couldn't find the point box in the red zone, so Sandia would have to settle for the field goal, tacking the early three-pointer on to the lead. But opening drive for Volcano, and the Hawks came out soaring. Joshua Williams hits David Cormier with a pretty pass, and watch my boy Cormier work. Eluding a barrage of Matadors, he sees some green on the outside and almost goes the distance, but gets pulled down around the 5-yard line. Volcano would also settle for the field goal after trouble at the goal line, tying it at 3. But after some great D and a great drive, the Hawks turn it up to 11 as Williams finds who else but Cormier for the touch. They tack on 6 and then tack on 2 more, getting the conversion. And Volcano wins big in week one, 37-3 the final. All right, now let's get to the Thursday night game, and yep, the Eagles. And yep, the Eagles came out on fire against Rio Grande Thursday night as Jace Jackson hits David Inman with a perfect pass over the shoulder, making it 14-0 after the PAT. And Eldo also applied the pressure on D. Bad snap from Rio leads to a safety courtesy of David Inman. The Eagles don't disappoint in week one, winning big 50-0, as this one only went 3 quarters due to the mercy rule. There you have it, this week's Thursday night rewind. Now let's fast forward it and get back to the action from today with my man Van Tate. Van.
Yeah, Jared, while you were away, got a score called in. Maya Mira ends up defeating Moriarty. 37-10 was the final in that game. We showed you highlights of that game, but we did not have the score. So there it is. Maya Mira wins it 37-10, victory for the Patriots. Back to Valencia County, the Los Lunas Tigers hosting Farmington. The Scorpions 2 seasons removed from a state title and a new coach in Jeff Dalton.
Yeah, head inside. You're going to do great. You're going to do great. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Fourth quarter game tied at 7. Tigers in the red zone. Running back Omari Samuels getting the ball, going up the middle for the score, making it 14-7. Home team. Scorpions trying to answer back. Quarterback Cody Vicente in the shotgun, looking downfield. Never sees the Tigers. The drive would stall. Next, Scorpions drive. Low snap to Vicente, but he recovers, letting it fly to the far side, hitting Diego Alabarrio in the end zone, making it 14-13. 56 seconds left, and Scorps going for two. Vicente avoids the sack to Donovan Gonzalez, and that, my friend, is the game winner. 15-14 Scorpions win it at the end in dramatic fashion. Wow. Now let's move on to the face-off between the 4A Roswell Coyotes and Ruidoso Warriors. And Ruidoso Coyotes dominated the first quarter, leading 14-zip. Warriors responding in the second quarter. And here they come onto the field. And what is that? They're doing exercises before the game. Ah, yes. Highlights that we were looking for. Jared Perez doing some work as he gets the ball here. He gets into the end zone for the Rockets. Roswell go on to win this game 36-6. No, that's not the final. 50-6 Roswell is the final. Those highlights a little shaky, but we're glad we got them. Timeout is called. We're headed down the final stretch. 8-man football is a go at Manal. Panthers hosting a Power, and Cardinals and Rams in Peeville. That's all when we return.